Galatians 6 and 4. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not another. I want to give all praises to the Most High Power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahushai, Babukisha, Babukisha, Abana Oshaba Shamayam, Hawashinawa Mayan Rai, La'ai, Walam Yam. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all our Akim out there that's doing the work. It's in charity and humiliation all across the four winds. For this is an undaunting task. To you I salute. Just the brother Yahshua Wamba from the GMS Bahamas Camp. Back at you with this truth. Now, the Spirit had it so that I get up and do this lesson. I was in a stasis, right? This is like a feeling what I never experienced before, but it showed me a number of things, right? But it drove me to do this lesson, right? Our bodies is the temple of the Most High, and this word is the light of our temple, and we always have to remember, before you can talk or sweep another person's temple, you have to first sweep your own, right? And speaking for myself, we have Akim out there that's more concerned about another's temple than their own. And we have to remember, every man is accountable for their own burdens. For every man shall bear his own burden. Galatians 6 and 5. You see? But you gotta be mindful to sweep our temples. You see? Because among all the things that's going on in the world, we can't neglect ourselves. It's one thing to edify another, but it's another to be edified yourself. So we must always remember to keep ourselves in mind that our temple is important as well, But I got a few precepts, to further support this. Galatians 6 and 4. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone and not another. For every man shall bear his own burden. Right? For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. If you concentrate on the flesh, you'll only reap fleshly things. You see? When you only concentrate on your outward part, or the outward part of your temple, only the outward part will be seen. And when the Most High enters in, you'd see clutter, So with your temple, you have to focus on your inward, your spiritual temple. You see? You have to clear that out. And when you clear out the inside, clear it out from the inside, the outside will begin to shine. Let's use the analogy as a building. When you clean out a building from the inside, it may be shabby on the outside, right? When you clean it out from the inside, and people walk in, from the outside they see it looking shabby, but when they walk in, it's beautiful, right? But only the people with understanding will go in to search that, you see? And the Most High searches our hearts, you see? He doesn't look at the outward, he looks at the inward. And the same thing with this truth, only brothers with understanding will look at your inward, you see? Not on the outward appearance of the man, of the temple. Now, on the other side of that, if you have a building and you pretty up the outside, like you put these lovely flowers, loveliest paint, right? Beautiful on the outside, but you neglect the inside, right? The masses and those who, like flashy things, would just see the outside and admire the outside, right? I may not even be concerned with all on the inside. And you notice that these days a lot with these bosses too. They focus on the glamour, the things that are provocative to get the people flocking, right? But don't focus on the inside. But when the Most High search your inward parts and sees there's clutter and filthiness all about, you know, that's what the Most High search out. Yeah, you build from the outside, but on the inward parts you ain't there. You see? So we gotta be mindful to sweep that out, man. You know? The masses, they glorify you on the outside. But on the inside, the Most High curse you. So what side of that fence you wanna be on? You wanna be glorified on the inward part or glorified on the outward part? You see? Now, moving on. Let's jump down to verse 13, Galatians 6 and 13. Let's start at verse 12. As many as desire to make a fair show in the flesh, they constrain you to be circumcised, only lest they should suffer persecution for the cross of Hamashiach. Now, when it says as many as desire to make a fair show in the flesh, meaning to make a name for themselves, right? See, none of these pastors do they tell you, follow the Lord and this and that, only to be magnified in the flesh. That's vain pastors, right? Verse 13. For neither they themselves who are circumcised keep the law, but desire to have you circumcised, that they may glory in your flesh. You see? They don't keep it, but they expect you to keep it to glorify themselves in the flesh. You see? Now, that ain't saying, well, we are perfect, because no man is perfect, And there are some laws that we do not keep, but we do expect. We try our endeavor best to keep them, and we preach to others to keep them, right? But this is where the inward part comes in. You see? In verse 14 it says, but Yahweh forbid that I should glory. You see? The Most High forbid that you should want that vain glory. You see? Save in the cross of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, by whom the world is crucified unto me, and I unto the world. All glory belongs to the Most High Power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That plain, that simple. For in Hamashiach, neither circumcision availeth anything, nor uncircumcision, but a new creature. But let's pull out another precept, right? Let's get Zechariah chapter 6. It all ties in. Let's get Zechariah chapter 6, starting at verse 12, right? It says, and speak unto him, saying, thus speaketh the Most High of hosts, saying, behold, the man whose name is the branch, talking of Yahushua, and he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple of the Most High. And our temples that are building these days are spiritual temples, and to build your spiritual temple, you have to have the law, you have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High power. You see? You gotta continually build upon yourself with this truth. You start off with your milk scriptures, and then you move into your honey, right? And then you move into your plants, you move into your meat, like how you would build, but you gotta have a solid foundation first, right? And he shall build the temple of the Most High, the branch. It starts from within. Verse 13. Even he shall build the temple of the Most High, and he shall bear the glory, for all glory belongs to the Most High. Any other glory outside of that is vain glory, and you shouldn't seek vain glory. And shall sit and rule upon his throne, and he shall be a priest upon his throne, and the counsel of peace shall be between them both. Gone. So Akiamai, you always have to remember, keep your temple clean, sweep your temple first, build your temple, and then help another build theirs. You just gotta remember to keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And the Spirit works in mysterious ways. 1 minute you doing one thing, and then the next minute it weighing on you heavy. Speaking for myself. But brothers, we gotta remember to remain diligent, and give all praises to the Most High Power, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah Kadash, because all the glory belongs to him. None is ours. And we shouldn't seek for any to be ours, because we are glorified through him. You see? But with that, Shalom.